scandalous case of Sean Diddy Combs seems to be unfolding more each day, with new details emerging regularly. From the latest reports, it appears that this tangled situation is beginning to unravel, with big names being implicated, one famous individual after another, and each new event is more scandalous than the last. Just this week, Leonardo DiCaprio and Ashton Kutcher, longtime Hollywood stars, unable to withstand the pressure, began discussing their relationships with Diddy and his influence on their careers and lives. According to insiders, many more A-list stars are expected to follow suit in the very near future. As we anticipated, Diddy's case continues with new court battles. Notably, the personal assistant of the rapper and ex-husband of show diva Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, is suing him with accusations of sexual violence, of course, not without the involvement of Sean Combs himself. This turn of events is likely to escalate tensions. Let's discuss how Sean Diddy Combs' legal troubles are affecting Hollywood and the lives of major stars. For example, from the extensive list of celebrities released last week, which highlights those most closely associated with the now disgraced music producer, they specifically mentioned Ashton Kutcher, who is both the husband of Demi Moore and the current husband of Mila Kunis. These two have firmly established their places in Hollywood, especially DiCaprio, who has dozens of cult roles in iconic films. The situation with DiCaprio is complicated. On one hand, he has been associated with Diddy for many years and supported many of his ventures. On the other hand, there have been rumors suggesting that the actor may have been negatively affected by the actions of the rap mogul. Now, through an intermediary, Leonardo DiCaprio has reportedly leaked information to the press expressing his desire to address the situation. While there hasn't been a direct interview or statement from him, a source close to the actor reached out to the British publication Mirror to clarify how matters currently stand. The attitude towards Sean Combs seems to be shifting, especially after a photograph recently surfaced showing a young Leonardo DiCaprio enjoying himself surrounded by Diddy and other influential figures. According to reports, DiCaprio is trying to distance himself from the rap tycoon. A mysterious source claims that Leo has had no contact with Diddy for many years, which raises questions about the truth of that assertion. Although Diddy previously admitted that DiCaprio was among the top stars on his guest list, the actor is now making efforts to prove the contrary. The insider stated that DiCaprio has not been in contact with Diddy for years. They claim that DiCaprio never attended events hosted by Diddy and has no connection to his criminal case. Leonardo DiCaprio has nothing to do with this, the source said. He attended several parties in the early 2000s, but everyone went there at the time. They were not friends, the insider explained to the Mirror. They also added that while there were big house parties during Leo's early career, he has long since retired from that lifestyle and has no ties to those worlds. For anyone to assume he would be dragged into this based on a few old photos from over 20 years ago is simply absurd. Moreover, the same type of source close to DiCaprio attempted to clarify that he is focused on his career and relationships, having no involvement in Diddy's federal case. The repetition of claims that DiCaprio has nothing to do with Sean Combs almost makes it seem like he had some connection with such individuals. I personally suspect that these statements from insiders are orchestrated by DiCaprio himself. Although he was seen at a massive party celebrating Diddy's 50th birthday in 2019, he is now keen to convey that he and Combs have not seen or communicated in almost decades. On the other hand, it's no surprise that Hollywood elites are eager to distance themselves from this controversy. They have made it abundantly clear how things unfolded at Diddy's parties, which some dismissed as mere revelry. But that attitude may be misguided. Now, let's return to another movie star who was closely connected with Diddy, Ashton Kutcher. As mentioned earlier, Mr. Kutcher, too, is distancing himself from Sean Combs. Although they have given interviews together and he didn't miss a single one of Diddy's parties, Kutcher has recently started to pull away. He has acknowledged that Diddy played a significant role in helping him build his Hollywood career. Ashton Kutcher and Diddy have been friends for almost 2 decades, but their relationship has reportedly cooled in light of Diddy's legal troubles. Since the 2000s, Kutcher and Combs became close friends, with Diddy describing them as part of a new rap pack. The two met on MTV, and Kutcher once remarked, If you are a single man, there is probably no better person in the world with whom you could spend your time. This was 19 to 20 years ago, and although they had a lot of fun together, by 2019, the actor became much more reticent about their friendship. "I can't tell you much," he said in the interview, pausing and adding, "I can't tell you that either." Even then, he understood that it was better to keep his mouth shut. According to sources, though one should take all sorts of insider information with caution, this is how the Daily Mail reports it: there is no chance that Ashton or his wife, Mila Kunis, will now publicly support Diddy, said their insider. Despite Ashton's long history with him, he is distancing himself from Diddy after Cassie's lawsuit, and with these new lawsuits, it's becoming even more crucial for him to back away. This is notable given that, according to the actor himself, it was Sean Combs who played a decisive role in launching his Hollywood career. Diddy has stated there was no partygoer more dedicated to his work than Ashton in those early years, so it's likely this couple could have contributed significantly to Diddy's circle. However, Kutcher, like the rest of the Hollywood elite, will do his best to act as if everyone is on their own. This is clearly just the beginning. As English-language publications report, the music industry is preparing for Diddy's court case. Legendary participants and stars are being invited to speak on the issue, and it's likely the same will apply to Hollywood elites. Who will face interrogation remains an open question, but I'm sure there will be more sensational revelations that will be interesting to hear. Moreover, the rape case is growing like a snowball, drawing in more star defendants. For example, the former assistant of rapper Kanye West, Lauren Pisa, has made allegations in a high-profile lawsuit claiming she was drugged and sexually assaulted during a studio visit with West. It's important to note that everything surrounding this appears quite strange. The assistant, who is reportedly a model named Alia Fance, initially filed her claim in the summer of this year. There seems to be conflicting information, but now, amid all the hype surrounding Diddy, she has changed her testimony. She alleges that during a visit to Diddy's studio, or perhaps at one of his parties, her then-boss, Kanye West, gave her a drink laced with an unknown drug. According to her, he mixed some sort of narcotic into her cocktail and then, taking advantage of her condition, committed a violent act. Shoda, who worked for the rapper as a personal assistant from 2021 to 2022, claims that he sought her out at a party organized by West and Combs, as reported by the New York Post. Others assert that the incident occurred in Diddy's studio. While the specifics of the location are not crucial, she reportedly took only a few sips of the drink before feeling completely disoriented, and by morning, she couldn't remember anything from the previous night. Additionally, her former employer allegedly promised her compensation upon her departure. However, it is unclear why such compensation was warranted. The history surrounding this is vague. In summary, I don't see much point in delving deeply into the details of this case, primarily because the people involved are not particularly interesting and the entire situation seems rather contrived. The most significant takeaway is that we are witnessing how more and more celebrities are, willingly or not, getting caught up in this whirlwind of events. Then the truth is trying to disown itself, but that will be almost impossible. This means that the most interesting developments are yet to come. So, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell to stay updated. Right now, write your comments, give us a thumbs up, and check out our latest content. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.